Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kate and today we are reviewing the Blendifuls. I'm going to test one side of my face with a Blendiful and the other side of my face with a beauty sponge. If you're interested in how the Blendiful works and what I think about it, keep watching. A lot of people have said that they like primers with this Blendiful. They specifically say pore primers. This is an e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't know why I even got it. I hate pore primers. I just feel like my foundation doesn't go on as well. It slides. I don't like it for me. I just really moisturize and do my skin prep well to apply the makeup. If I do a primer, it's going to be like an illuminating primer underneath. Anyway, we're going to get right into the foundation. I'm going to do this side of the face with the Blendiful, and I'm going to do this side of the face with a regular beauty sponge. I'm using this e.l.f. sponge. I think it's the prettiest color ever, and it gets so big when it is damp, which I love, and it applies really well. So today I'm using the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation in shade 105. So I'm going to first apply Blendiful on this side. So I'm going to put it in here. Hey. Alright, I'm going to apply this on. And I'm going to kind of tap this all over. I've tried the whole pat motion. I've tried the whole rubbing motion. I feel like it does a little better rubbing and then patting. What is nice about this is you can really get into these spots, so that's a plus. I feel like most of the time though, I'm like rubbing the product away because I'm trying to get it on smooth. I'm going to try a little bit, another layer, because I usually do that with foundation. Apply a little layer and then another layer. What I will say about this is it's easier to grab. So you can keep this in your bag and you don't have to go damp, like get it wet like a sponge, which I'm always forgetting. So that's something that's really nice about a Blendiful. But I feel like you have to clean it more often because it gets like gunky and you can never... It doesn't apply the same as you would if it was clean, but to clean it, they say put it in the laundry, let it air dry, and then it'll be good for the next day. For me, that didn't work. It's still damp, so it just feels like too much work. Like a sponge, you just go run it under water, put some soap in it, and it's done. You can see here how it applied. It just feels kind of patchy. It doesn't really blend pretty. It doesn't make your skin feel fresh. So that's that side, Blendiful. I'm going to do the other side with my sponge. I used to always apply foundation right on to my skin with sponge, which still works great. But I found myself lately applying with a brush, and then I go over with the second layer with the sponge. Oh, it feels so much better. Do you see how it applies, like, just gives you that freshness, and this is so flat? Feels... I hate it. I want to like it. Like, I've tried so hard to like it. I promise. Like, I got this, what, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and I've been going back to it, trying it in different ways, rubbing it on, pushing it on, all the things. I promise I've tried. I've tried so hard. Now I'm going to go in with bronzer contour. I don't normally apply this with a sponge. I usually go with the brush, but I'm going to take it on the back of my hand. I'm going to push it into my Blendiful, and I'm going to start just applying it out here. Oh my gosh, I already hate it. It just makes everything so patchy. It doesn't go on smooth. It just makes it feel dry and gross. Tati, I love you. I really do. That's why I tried so hard to like it. I just don't love how it feels over a beauty sponge, and it's something I would never get again. Literally never. And I think that speaks volumes to if you like a product or not. Moving on. I am going to do the same thing with the beauty sponge. Applying it on the back of my hand. I love this so much. It's the best color ever. And start pulling that on my cheeks. Again, I normally do this with a brush, but I just kind of wanted to do it for the sake of this video. I'm going to use cream blush. This is the Blendiful in Bouquet Rose. I think it's so cute and perfect for on the go. I'm going to rub it on the back of my hand. I'm going to go in with my Blendiful. I'm actually going to use a smaller one this time. It's so cute. And I'm going to push that in to the sponge and push up the cheeks. On the apples. Okay, for cream blush, it's not that bad. I still feel like it's pulling a lot of product and making it patchy. I don't love how dry it makes it look. So I'm gonna go in with it on my sponge. I think I like the sponge because I love layering product. I think it just builds nicer and it gives it just a more natural look, even if you're applying a lot more product. It is just so much different. I'm not even gonna say anything because you can see it. I don't love it with creams. I don't. It just dries me out. It makes it patchy. I hate it. I love a sponge. I love how it makes it fresh, glowy. I need some concealer. I'm just using the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer for this. I'm going to apply it right in here. I'm gonna use a baby one. Sponge on this side. You don't want dry under eyes. This just makes it dry. Sponge all the way. So now we're going to go into powder. I'm using the Airspun in translucent. I'm just going to pack in there like I normally do for baking. I don't want to touch the cheeks too much. I'm going to pull this. And I'm going to take my sponge. For baking, I always do use a sponge because I like how it doesn't apply it too thick. There's sometimes sponges that have a flatter edge, makes it easier. Blendiful does not. So there we're baking, great, great, great. I don't have a brush, so I'm just gonna kind of push that in to get rid of it. Okay, it's not too bad with powder, I will say that. But I still feel like this applies more natural than this because it just rubs it away. This is such a more fresh, cleaner look. It's just flat. I think you guys can guess from this video which I like better. And I just don't like the Blendiful. I wanted to. I tried so hard to like it. I promise I did. It just makes my skin feel dry, patchy, doesn't blend nice, doesn't make me feel good. Beauty blenders, beauty sponges always apply great. I've always loved them. I won't go away from them. I have been using brushes a lot more. Even if I use a brush, I'm gonna go over with a sponge to really clean it up and look fresh. I'm never gonna use the Blendiful again, honestly. So that is my review. If you do have the Blendiful and you like it and it works on your skin type, tell me. I want to know that because that may be the case. So yeah, that is my opinion. I want to do a lot more review videos. I think it's fun. If I like a product, I like a product. If I don't like a product, I don't like a product. That is all I have for you guys. I'm going to go outside and enjoy this beautiful California weather. It's sunny. I'm going to go up on the roof. I'm going to tan. I'm going to have a margarita with my husband. I hope you guys have a good day as well. Love you guys.